Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Me Grimlock checking out Good Morning Cybertron while munching on cesium salami. Or is it beryllium bologna?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good Morning Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, probably going to die soon. Hey, how's it going? That's my legal name now. With as many close calls as I've had this year, don't even give him a name. He's just corpse number 73. That's coming all the way down from Alabama. It's Kyle. How you doing, Kyle?
Decent.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on here. You're not angry.
Yeah, that's weird. He's still alive, though.
Yeah. Are you
He's
feeling
smoldering.
Okay? Smoldering.
I mean, with the fucking heat outside, yeah.
Yeah. It was a sweltering 47 degrees here in Johnstown today.
Damn.
Oh, I'd kill for 47.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
I would at
47.
fucking 110.
Oh, man. I got the fucking, this is no lie. Look, my fucking heater's running. You can hear it right beside me. It is chilly here in Johnstown. All the way from parts unknown, it's Corey. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good. Between the cold weather and the damn ticks, I did firewood yesterday and I killed about a dozen. And I ain't got no superpowers yet, or nor a craving to say
I
spoon.
think you probably have Lyme disease. Where the fuck are you from, man?
New Hampshire.
There you go. All the way from someplace probably warmer. It's Xavier. How you doing?
Just looking at people's collections of playing cards. Pretty interesting.
Nudie playing cards.
No,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
even better. Bicycle.
Bicycle playing cards?
That's hot.
Yeah, dude. These tuck cases, they're fucking fantastic. You should see the foiling on the ace on this motherfucker. Holy shit. House of the Rising Sun and 13 front. My God, this hot little slut's got it all.
Do you know you can sing "O Little Town of Bethlehem" to the tune of House of the Rising Sun, and it fits up perfectly?
Yes, I saw the
Town.
machine. I saw that one machine guy play it that's got the electronic toothbrushes hooked up to dental floss, and they rock back and forth and they play it on a typewriter.
Hey, let's introduce our friends to the north. It's Thomas.
Yeah.
Dude, you will be so happy. I've been dying to talk to you for a little bit. I am so close. To making a BMOG Tully Monster. He's almost done.
I was actually just thinking about doing a bunch of like Cambrian animal models, not necessarily for 3D printing, but for like animation. Yeah, because I've already got a bunch of those. Like I've got an Anomalocaris. I've got a sea spider. I've got some other things. I was thinking about doing a Tully Monster.
I got the Trilobite done. The Trilobite, I'm very happy with the Trilobite. But it's just a very simple little beam hog. The Tully Monster, I just have to work out the jaws. I'm on my third prototype for the mouth, and I'm just completely fucked as how to make it work. But
what could you?
Oh no!
What could you make a Tully Monster into?
Well, okay, that's a good question. Number one, the mouth part is
proper
going to
gentleman.
be the mouth part's going to be a whip, and then the main body is going to be a machine gun. The eye stalks are going to be a sniper scope. And the tail is going to be a lanced sword. And yeah, I'm going to tweak the I had ChatGPT write up the fiction because I'm no goddamn good with like lore and stuff like that. But I'm gonna talk if anybody here is like interested in the paranormal, there's old stories about how the first night vision scopes during Vietnam, they were tinted red, but they had to stop it because like soldiers were either seeing actual demons that were there or they were hallucinating demons because of the red. And then they switched over to the green. I'm going to have the Tolly monster have like the red night scope vision thing in the whole lore. So
that is the if I'm not mistaken, that is the side effect of the germanium lens.
Dicyanin glass actually is what they're saying
Yeah.
it was.
Can you
See, that's amazing. You can say
it's dicyanin. Okay, yeah, it's dicyanin. Yeah,
you can say that pretty well, but I just heard you say hallucinating.
Hallucinating. It's a hallucination. Oh, look. Tef isn't actually here. I'm hallucinating him. How you doing there, buddy?
Having a weird week, but still alive.
Are you?
Yeah,
people tried to kill him.
I can only see you whenever I'm looking through this red night vision scope.
I can hardly see myself only when I'm on high drugs. So.
Oh my God!
Hey, wait a minute. Is that what those glasses were supposed to be in the 13th Ghost?
Dicyanin? Fuck if I know.
Yeah. Because remember, everybody had to wear these special glasses to see the ghost.
I only watched 13 Ghosts. Well, the new one. I've seen the original and I've seen the new, but I only watched the new one once, and then just the chick who had the faulty plastic surgery just like watched photos of that over and over and over again. Because she looked like she looked like Ariel Giovanni.
Did you see the remake House on Haunted Hill?
The 13th Ghost remake with Tony Shalhoub was an interesting choice because it's like that's Monk.
Yeah,
and the guy from Airplane.
Yeah, well, not Airplane. Wings.
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 Wing thing.
Jesus Christ! God damn it! I ordered one tent.
Man, your phone sounds so mysterious.
That's my phone.
Yeah,
so
you have the most mysterious sounding phone.
No, what I like to do, that's the xylophone sound that they used to play whenever Columbo would figure out something.
Yeah.
So it's mystery xylophone, right? So here's what I'm thinking. So every time I get a text at work, I always look at my boss and go, one more thing. Oh, hold on. This is Xavier. No, I don't have that. You have to send me a text, Xavier. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Scott, sidebar?
Okay, hold on. Let me put you on speakerphone. Yeah, go ahead. No one else can hear you.
Hey, sidebar real quick?
Okay.
Hey, I don't know about the Columbo theme thing. Is this like where's Captain Suck? I miss Captain Suck.
Captain Suck? Well, I mix it up every once in a while.
I miss Captain Suck.
Okay. You forgot to mute your microphone, by the way. God, I fucking hate that guy. Oh my God.
Good start. Good start.
I'd like to say that Toy.Run is up and running. It's not. That makes it makes me sad.
2 months.
What's happening with him?
He's either out of the business for good or he's, been held hostage in the Chinese gulags.
I mean, it happens.
Lao guy.
And only Columbo can get him out.
Dwayne Marsh is in the Columbo doesn't need to get anybody out. They send fucking.
He's not allowed in China.
That shit, man. Dwayne Marsh says, "Made it. Good morning, Cybertronians. Good morning, Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne.
Let's talk a little bit about some news. Sharing the screen. We got our first images of Studio Series 86 Mixmaster. Is it just me or does it still look like
Mixmaster?
Yeah, it still looks like the Combiner Wars one.
It's just
the fact that it's like a flat cab truck, I prefer it because the original one sucks so bad.
That is true. I will give you props on that. I don't like how they neutered his head guns, though.
What the fuck's up with his elbows?
What are you talking about?
Kyle, what am I talking about?
They're just nubs. Like, they're not pronounced nipples anymore. They're just pronounced nubs now. Like, two pareidolia eyes. Like, you can see the screaming face. Like, it's Adventure Time hanging over his head.
I didn't notice, so it must not be that important.
It is to me.
I like that the head is identical, except like 10% smaller.
Yeah, no, this is, I mean, this is fine. I don't have a lot of exposure with too many Devastators because I'm trying to avoid way too much Devastator overload. This looks perfectly reasonable because when the Combiner Wars, or not Combiner Wars, when the Studio Series is all said and done, this will actually just be the leg. So it doesn't fucking matter what it looks like any other way unless you're a huge Mixmaster fanatic. This will just be good enough as is as a limb, which is what it will remain as when I finally get it and combine it up into Devastator. So as long
I just
as it
don't like
acts
when
like a
it's
leg,
in the. Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
fine. No, I mean as long as it acts like a leg and looks like a leg, that's all I needed to do.
I just don't like it when it's in leg mode. There's like the two arms sticking out in the back for no reason. Like they could have, I don't know.
There
just
is that. Yeah, there
bend
is.
them, store them. I don't know.
There is a little bit of extra kibble. I do see the problem with that, but you know what? Swell looking figure, kind of swanky.
It still looks way better than the Combiner Wars, and I'm glad with that.
Yeah. Now, the thing with the overhead firepower, was that neutered in the movie? Is that why it looks like that?
I have no idea. I mean, I miss the G1 overhead firepower. Like, people don't really remember this, but the G1 Mixmaster came with 2 cannons.
He had chrome accessories for those, right?
He had the dual guns, and then he had a singular missile that you could put in there as well.
Yeah, they were add-ons. They weren't built in, as I recall.
That's correct. But it just seems like, God damn it, Mixmaster should have those.
Yeah.
TFU.info.
I'm assuming just because for screen accuracy reasons he was not drawn with them, they won't include them.
Yeah, yeah.
I like with that, if you look at him in leg mode, he's smaller than the Combiner Wars Devastator, but in leg mode, he gives a presence of being a big construction vehicle just by the look of that cab there.
The Combiner Wars one is just freaky.
Yeah, I don't like the Combiner Wars one, but I will say the DNA kit. I did get the DNA kit, even though I don't like that company. I got the DNA kit for it, and it makes it leagues better.
Is the green slightly different too?
A little bit.
You're asking the wrong fucking person, baby.
I'm just curious about the barrel in the back. Like it seems to have like some hinges, but none of the pictures shows like the barrel opening up or something. It's weird.
If you look at that right there, you probably know what I'm talking about, Scott. In leg mode with the vehicle in the front, it just gives the illusion it's like a big real world construction vehicle, even though he's like half the size of Devastator. I mean, the Combiner Wars one.
Yeah.
One. You know what though? He has elbows, and he has a gun. We're already like 100% improved.
Well, I think the Combiner Wars one had elbows, didn't it?
No, I'm just setting the standard very low ever since Titan Wars.
Hinges.
Yeah,
Titan Wars gave him no elbows and no weaponry, and it's like, the fuck were you thinking?
There's going to be a bonus prowl head in there somewhere.
They also changed this fucking whole vehicle mode. Like, why change the one fucker and literally none of the other ones? Weird shit going on with Combiner Wars.
Yeah, it was like, what, Schrodinger's cement truck. You couldn't tell what direction it was supposed to be driving.
Yeah.
And then, you know they blew it up like a fucking knockoff because it just doesn't look right.
That's
and
a
when
real...
you shrink it, and the telling thing is, if you get the shrunken one off AliExpress, it works way better.
Kyle, you are in the process of being digitized and sent to Tron. I just hope you can hear me.
He probably already is.
I can hear you, unfortunately.
That cement truck for Combiner Wars one, that's a real one. If you ever seen them, where it's got the on the front and the guy sitting right in the center instead of like on one side in the cab. So but I don't know why they turned it into that for Combiner Wars.
Vehicle mode looks fine as a new version. It actually looks functionable and workable, and you can see like they molded in a tiny little ladder on the side and the back cab and the smokestacks, and it looks really good. It's the suffering part of like you have to balance your vehicle mode with your robot mode, and it's like there's also a third limb mode, So yeah, there's a lot extra they're working with here, and
Right
they
there.
have what, a budget of $20 and a shoestring to make it work.
Right there. Constructicon hook, free. $48 buys you.
Scott, I'm
complete
starting to
fucking
think
Devastator.
you. Scott, I'm starting to think you are a corporate lobbyist for big printing.
Listen.
He's sponsored by 3D printing.
That's a goddamn good looking long haul. Number one. That may be the best looking long haul we've had in quite a while. You know, you get a decent 3D printer in there, you know, but my whole thing is like with I'll talk about it later. I'm not going to talk about it now. I want to talk about it now, but I'll talk about it later. I mean, this Mixmaster looks fine. It does. I just kind of wish they would have done something really neat with it, like give it a Cybertronian mode, you know, just to differentiate it from a little bit from the Combiner Wars one. But I'm glad people who missed the Combiner Wars one, I'm glad they're getting this now. You know,
Jesus Christ, you can't ever miss a Devastator in the Transformers line. You know how impossible that is.
Fucking throw a cat. There's fucking 7 Devastators that's gonna hit.
You could just not like him.
I like that people were able to get them, but it's not for me. And then here's the thing. I can't look at that and go, I don't like this, because I look at it and go, if I didn't have a Devastator, I'd be all over this motherfucker. But I've got Devastator, and I've got Devastator, and I've got Devastator, and I'm done. I don't need another.
I'm torn between ordering the new one or just waiting and banking on Bruticus that's going to be coming out.
If this was some sort of full-size 6 builder, holy shit, you couldn't keep me away from it.
6 builder be fucking tops.
Right? Get those, what was it, 3 Micromaster combiners and blow them up to fucking full size? No, give them added articulation? Go to fuck to town, man.
Although I really even fucking love to see a new version of Landfill with his, what they call it, tornado combination system.
Yeah.
Where you can scramble city that shit up real good.
Hell yeah. I don't have
Would
a problem with that either.
Would this new Hasbro Devastator be worth it for you, Scott, getting and bastardizing and making your own Mr. Hard Hat from it?
Dude, if I'm gonna make a Mr. Hard Hat, I'm gonna go over here to what's the guy's name? Tim Young, I believe, that did this, and I'm just gonna tweak his files. Yeah, Tim Young. I'll tweak his files, because for $48 over here, which by the way is less than the cost of a leader class figure, I can have a fucking army of Devastators if I want to.
But I miss it when you used to take toys and like break them apart and then rebuild them into something else.
I still do that though. I mean, holy shit, man! You're talking about like you miss it, but I mean, hold on here. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. Here's the fucking like splendid yellow convoy.
That looks
right
gorgeous.
Now. It's made out of a knockoff Combiner Wars hotspot. I still do it, baby.
You fucking liar! There's no way you did that.
I mean, I printed it out. You know, I printed out the parts, and I painted it up. You know, it's shit, man.
Now I want to get a knockoff one of those and try my own.
Dude, the kits, like the 3D printable kits off of Cults, it's like $24 for it. But I mean, it's got the parts to make the super mode too. I just haven't. I've been really fucking busy. And by the way, to everybody out there who's waiting for messages for me, like there's about 5 people on Instagram I have to message. I know, Corey, I don't get back to you as much. Listen, I am dealing with an unprecedented amount of work in my life, and honestly, it's constant information from beyond the time I go to sleep to before I wake up, and I'm trying to process it all with a brain that was evolved to pick berries and live in caves. You know, so I'm trying, okay? I'm really fucking trying. But I can't respond to everybody. And I feel bad. I got a buddy. I love the guy. And once again, not gonna say a name, but I got a buddy over on Instagram. I'm like 9 messages behind. And he sends me I'm like 5 messages behind from my own fucking wife. It's
And you live in the same place as her.
Well, you know, we send each other a bunch of bullshit all the time.
They don't like to talk to each other. They just send message.
Oh, no, I love talking to my wife because because she says the craziest things. Whenever I went to go to the bathroom before the show, I said, "Please go ahead." And, we were going to the bathroom at the same time. She goes, "No, ladies first." Oh, now I feel bad. Did I hurt your feelings? She's like one of the funniest women I know. I love her so much. I love talking to my wife. But
I'm so glad for you.
Oh,
You
man.
got with her, man. I was like, and then found out you guys got married, and I'm like, way to go.
Oh yeah. It was something. Let me tell you. Going over to the chat, Crossbone Scoop, but goddamn it, you don't have to put in the chat. You can just talk, man. Dwayne Morris says, I hope Mix's forearms go someplace in the combine mode. They just forgot to put it there. It happens. It happens. Moving over here, Infantry X Transformers blind box watches. Well, this is kind of classy.
We're back in the watch realm, boys.
Yeah, shit, man. Fuck.
Huh. And they're probably cheaper too.
Yeah, these are only $50. And I know that
I saw them a while ago, but I hate the fact that they are blind box. Like I want the Decepticon one. I'm ready to pay for it, but having a chance of getting the other ones, no.
Yeah,
that's what eBay's for.
Yeah, but you're gonna pay more, so.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna pay more trying to guess right in the box, like $50 a pop, and you get what 3 of the same watch first before you go.
Are they like Gashapon? Like the box, you check the code somewhere, and like a B32 means like Decepticon purple or whatever?
No idea. Listen, we already know there's only one real Transformers watch, and that's the fucking Time Warrior.
The old ones.
Yeah,
classic.
The Time Warrior, this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, this ain't bad considering I got the Black Panther watch, I got the Batman watch, I got the Superman watch. So $50 ain't. I mean, it ain't like that one that's what $5,000 or $1 million for Rise of the Beast.
There's the Casio brand G-Shock watches that were able to transform into Optimus Prime and Nemesis Prime that came out before this, that had the stand that they sat on, and those included a Matrix with their transformable watches.
Holy mother of fuck! The Time Warriors.
The company that remade like the Time Warriors, like just knocked them off, and they're selling them for like $50.
$350.
Jesus Christ!
Damn, son.
How much for that wounded Micronaut?
Wounded Micronaut. Let's find out. $33. That's reasonable.
Oh my God.
That's too much.
Fuck me. I'm gonna 3D print out a Time Warrior now. I can get that. That's fine. Shit. God damn.
I don't know those watches for $50. I mean, if I was just gonna like have one, it's better than the Rise of the Beast.
I wonder how they're gonna put these out, though. Is the question. Like, is there gonna be because blind boxes?
Wait a minute.
There's 8 in this set, but what if there's the super special edition 9th one that's actually a Time Warrior?
That's that one right there.
Sense. Why are you fucking blind bagging a watch?
Right?
Because there, right there. That's got to be the Time Warrior.
Let's see here. It
what
says
fucking reality.
There are 6 models available. You can order them right now. You can buy the design. Oh, you can buy the design you want for $60 or $50 for a blind box.
Wow.
Okay.
Take a gamble, Tef. Save $10.
Yeah.
No, spend the $10.
You got to fucking
always spend more money to get what you want.
You got a 1 in 7 chance.
Hola.
Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Hola, mi amigo. ¿Cómo está usted?
I am good in Spanish.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk like that much longer. They might deport your ass.
He
does not care.
I'm not going to talk.
I'm Puerto Rican. They're going to send me to Puerto Rico. I'll come right back. Puerto Ricans are United States citizens.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah. He's gonna make that the 52nd state after Canada.
The thing is, they've been sending people to South Africa despite not being from there. So you may be Puerto Rican like Bad Bunny, but you're gonna end up in the Afrikaans areas.
Like I said, they don't care because they really just don't fucking do their jobs.
Let me tell you something. If ICE or anybody else ever comes after me, because I know how it's gonna end, I'm just gonna put up a fight and I'm taking
nunchucks.
I wouldn't
on the way.
Pete's got nunchucks. I've seen them.
I just have
I don't, but I have a batarang that you can use as brass knuckles that have knife blades on the sides.
That's the
You can
fucking
throw the brass knuckles and they return to you.
That's the nerdiest fighting I've ever heard of. Look, I don't.
Believe it or not, I got that from my father before he passed away. It was hanging on his wall. He had it custom made.
Fucking just like Bruce motherfucking Wayne, customizable batarang knuckle dusters.
I fucking love
that. I can't say what I got by my door, or I don't want to get you guys demonetized.
Nunchucks, right?
Nope.
Wait, are we on the podcast already? Or?
We are.
Yeah, we're on the podcast.
All right.
I'm just sitting here eating pineapple that I soaked in Mountain Dew, living the
How's
fucking
that?
life. It's goddamn excellent. It's like
I gotta try
caffeine. It's like pineapple, but with a buzz.
You want to know what's actually good? Cheddar cheese and peanut butter.
Go the fuck to hell. I ain't eating that shit.
It sounds like you're eating it sounds like you're eating a solid energy drink.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man, do not. No. You know what's really
it's
good?
It's good.
Clam and tomato juice, you fucking monster.
Oh yeah, SpaghettiOs are great fresh out of the can.
Pete, I need you to distract us away from this food conversation, so I'm going to ask you just to help pad out the show a little more. What do you think of the Studio Series Mixmaster? We're only one show note behind.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good. At least it's the right truck model, unlike Combiner Wars. But it's not going to replace my Combiner Wars Devastator or Mixmaster. So it looks good. It looks high. It's not my, I'm not much into the mainline stuff anymore. But if I was, it's all right. I don't know. There's something funky about the head though.
Okay.
Do you have the
Scott
upgrade
was
kits
saying
for that Combiner
it doesn't
Wars?
have enough over the head DACA for him because it's supposed to include the chromed weapons like the G1, which were never a part of the original movie.
Well, that's true. That wasn't part of the. Are we talking the Michael Bay one or the 1986 one?
1986 Studio Series is omitting the chromed weapons. Scott wants them back, but they weren't in the movie, so unfortunately,
technically they weren't. But does he come with a trumpet?
No.
We'll find out. Actually,
Thank you.
That's a good
fucking thank you, Pete.
None of them come with a trumpet. That's the one thing I wanted. That's the one thing that pisses me off.
That could have been
What's wrong with the Mixmaster head? It's the exact same as the Combiner War, just like 10% shorter, the smaller.
Oh, for love of God, just
same
put a
head.
kazoo in their hand.
There actually is a set of Constructicons that comes with the trumpet.
Yeah, check this.
I'm not paying
out.
like $1,000 for the Fans Toys trumpet.
Yeah, but you are right. The Fans Toys one, each one of them comes with the metal trumpet.
Yeah, fucking look
A
at
New
this.
Age one also.
Yeah.
Confusing the factory workers to no end. I'm sorry, I thought these were Transformers.
There you go.
Why do they need a trumpet?
Fucking trumpets for your Transformers. Download and print them out. They're fucking free.
Hey Pete, do you have the
except
upgrade
if you
set
don't
for
own a
your-
3D printer and can see that bubble's gonna pop.
Now listen. That 3D printing bubble ain't gonna pop, baby. We're just gonna keep printing
It's just
stuff.
gonna print itself a new one.
One of my. Well, it's actually my boss.
Xavier did a better comeback.
I know. My boss goes, why are you always printing stuff out here? And I said, because I don't have a printer at home. And he looked at me and went, you have 7 3D printers and not one that does paper? And I said, my 3D printer will sit down and go, hey, boss, you know what? I'm going to take a roll of shitty $10 filament and turn it into a complex geometric object that you can print up and work everything. And like a regular printer goes, I have to spend like $70 on ink, and it goes, I'm out of yellow. I can't print a black and white document. It's
right.
You know what those Constructicons can do? They can toot their own horn.
I was gonna say
It's the same.
Fucking kill you, Corey.
It's the same power disparity between the extinct giant toad Beelzebufo and the modern frog.
Yeah.
I am Beelzebufo. I can swallow an entire dog whole. And then modern frogs are like pH too high.
Kyle wants to say something that's probably short-sighted and angry. Go ahead, Kyle.
Did you technically print out like a sheet of paper and then print the words onto it with a 3D printer?
You could. Yeah, you actually could. You could print out. You could actually attach a marker to a 3D printer head and just set it for one level and tape a piece of paper to it, and it would
and
it would plot it out and draw on it.
Yeah, you could just make it draw. Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
You could also have it print an extremely thin rectangle,
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
what I was
then
saying.
have it and then have it print like another layer on top of it, like one layer.
Yeah,
and use that as
insert a pause in the G code, switch the color filament, go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've often thought that, like, for the old G1 toys that had like all the technical details, like wires and pistons and bullshit on the stickers, it'd be kind of neat to make 3-dimensional bas relief stickers that you could 3D print.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I do seem to recall there were 3D printer designs that are able to change the color of their during mid print.
Oh yeah. They have a fucking ton of those things. I actually saw one here. Last Saturday, I saw one that printed in 8 different colors. The problem is the prints were impressive. No two ways about it. The problem is the amount of waste that goes through whenever you change colors a lot is fucking incredible. Like, the 3D printer poops out all this filament. And somebody said, I printed this out in one color. It took this much filament, and then printing it out in separate colors took it was ridiculous. It was like 4 times the amount of filament that one solid color would do. And it took something like 17 hours longer.
Oh, wow. So basically, it would probably be better and more economical to just color separate your model and then print the different colors separately.
Absolutely.
Did anybody ever 3D print the Cobra mothership?
Yes.
That Super 7 was going to do?
Yes.
I'd rather it'd probably be cheaper, friggin' 3D printed one.
God, we got some Super 7 news coming up soon, too.
No.
Yeah, actually,
the Cobra mothership is fucking printable in 3D. That means you can make it up to classified scale. Oh no.
Yeah, hold on here.
That's a big ass fucking snake.
That would look good on the wall.
Let me see if I can find it here real quick.
Titan Boa class. Now it's in Jurassic Park.
Cobra mothership.
Giant.
Mothership.
That would be amazing.
Let's see here.
Did you say Titan Boa?
Someone did.
You mean Titanoboa?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
Independence Day.
Titanoboa, giant snake, fossil.
G.I. Joe, Cobra, mothership. Let's see here. I know I saw it someplace. It's just, yeah, here it is, the Cobra mothership.
That looks like a katana to me.
Just like the weird table.
There we go.
It took me a little while there. Yeah.
That don't look bad.
That could be better. That could be better, but a lot of these guys they'll release it and then go, if so many people download it, then 7 people downloaded this. You want a fucking covered mothership for $2? There it is.
All I have is the reaction figures, which I like, and I'm not paying that Super 7 price for the mothership.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're not, because it's gone.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Fucking weird ass Carbomia style 80s design.
So, listen, if you don't want to talk politics, you probably should leave now.
You should probably fuck on off.
Yeah, you just get on.
As usual.
Fucking listen. Here's the deal. I'm giving everybody fair warning. We're going to talk about politics. Now,
are we?
I'm gonna say this. This. I try to stay away from politics, but and TFW is not talking about politics and what have you. But the problem with that is politics is directly affecting our collecting to the point.
Right.
So we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it because it is affecting. We can't stick our head in the sand. We wouldn't be good reporters. Not that we are good reporters. We're horrible, quite honestly.
Yeah.
We're really
We're
bad.
mostly bullshit for the whole fucking show.
Really?
And only now that something important's come up, we're going to be like, oh, shit,
Well,
we got
here's the thing. If Good Morning Cybertron, if we can't buy Transformers, what the fuck do we talk about? Oh, wait.
Collecting He-Man.
Collecting He-Man. That's not going to work for Good Morning Eternia. I think there is a podcast called that. But
They're far better than us.
Hasbro. Listen, everybody went, no, everything will be fine. No, Hasbro was going to call it quits on U.S. distribution.
I can't
Wow.
blame them.
Literally.
I can't blame them with the state of the economy and especially the tariffs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the thing is $145 and it would normally be what, $25 for whatchamacallit, it's going to be what, $25, $50, $65, $70 for a deluxe figure. We're not Canada.
Whoa. Where are you getting that number from?
Okay.
140. Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm doing 245. But still. Okay, so what, $45 for a deluxe figure? No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's already what it costs in Canada.
I think it's only going up for $1.
Well, right now it is.
Over here, right now,
okay,
as far as we know.
We need to discuss this article. Essentially, and this was an amazing article over on CYBERTRON. I think it was Tef that actually drew this to my attention, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I posted it.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Good job, asshole.
Transformers are made in Vietnam. 10% import tax. But a large portion of Hasbro is made in China. That's 145% import tax at the time. That's doubling the cost. The chief financial officer and chief operating officer of Hasbro, Gina Getter, she was quoted as saying, "We were leveraging all the different levels of P&L, profit and loss, to offset the tariff. Where pricing made sense and we thought it was tenable, we were planning to take it. And again, it wasn't like one product got everyone the same rate. There were some products that maybe got a little, and then there were some products that were getting more. There were some products that we just chose, no, we're not actually going to produce anymore because it doesn't make sense with that cost infrastructure to produce it and ship it to the U.S. Interestingly, some of the new complexity we added with some of the portfolio was only going to be for the international markets. Like, we hadn't ever really taken that approach before when you're telling a product line by market, but it's something that we were prepared to do in the 145% tariff scenario. Now, on top of that, Super 7 put out a message today. So, they said, last week was really hard. As you may have heard, we had to make the difficult decision to let team members go. These are people who were doing their best work in the industry, none of whom deserve to be let go. I want to be clear that this reduction in staff is a direct result of the tariffs applied to our industry. The preceding 6 months before the tariff announcement have been Super 7's best since the inception of the company nearly 24 years ago. Then the landscape changed overnight. Make no mistake, the tariff is a tax on the American companies and the American consumer. The people who lost their jobs last week were Americans across 16 different states. The 145% tariff effectively shut our business down, bringing new inventory, leaving the factory to zero, compounded by massive tariffs on pre-order product already on the water headed to consumers. This week's change in tariff to 30% is still a massive increase to this industry that requires significant change to work within. So,
I'll bet you those layoffs are the fucking Thundercats team because they focus all their stuff in the Ninja Turtles.
No. We can't. I'm not going to speculate on that, Corey, because this is affecting everybody. It says they need to be smaller. They need to focus on the core of their business, and this is affecting Transformers as well. Super 7, didn't Super 7 make that Unicron? Like G1 Unicron?
Yeah.
That was Super 7.
Wasn't that Reaction or wasn't that bigger? I forget.
Reaction is the subline Super 7 makes. So they'll make retro stuff and they call it Reaction.
And they did the Action Masters,
Yeah. This is affecting us. And
it's not only this hobby, it's every hobby. So it's like, it really sucks Transformers wise because I really fucking love this new Age of Prime stuff. I think it's fantastic. I think the Studio Series Devastator is amazing. I really like the look of this new one. I'm only able to get the very first wave before the tariffs kick in. And that, oh boy, is that going to be bad for the next release. If that's even your thing, if you want to go to Target, because Target is a different shit show. So they're the closest ones to me.
Is
shit on top of shit?
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is it like the Age of the Prime stuff just feels good in the hand, like, you know, compared to like previous stuff from Hasbro?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love.
They feel the same.
I love the Fallen. The Fallen does feel bulky. No offense, Kyle. No offense. The Fallen feels bulky. Prima feels about the same. And I will say this: Solus Prime is a little finicky. Like her panels want to pop off.
Yeah.
Really
and her ankles.
But the Fallen is fucking solid as hell.
I haven't even seen the Fallen yet, which is a problem. But I understand that new characters, finicky engineering is like, you know, to fine tune the balance is a real problem sometimes, because it's like, well, what do these guys turn into? What's established lore? And it's like, oh my god! And like, first wave figs. I'm always going to reference this one because it's my absolute favorite piece of shit character that I love still is Iaconus, the giant city with the ankle strap. So
giant,
it's like
space whatever Maximus.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like, okay, this was obviously a first pass. You get a pat on the back. Good job, Chief. And it's like, no one ever made another one ever again, which probably was for the best. And
what does he turn into? I don't know.
He turns into a squat.
Thruster cones in different spots. I don't know. Something.
A BDSM masochist's favorite table, as far as I can tell, with the very unreal expectation that you use the strap for his legs or something. There was an extra piece which I failed to believe was real for the longest time. It was like, Transformers don't ever have extra pieces that don't just clip on for no reason like this. But it literally was just a hunk of shit plastic that you attach to the back leg.
The thing that kind of got me was Super 7. Of course, the only thing I like from them is their reaction, but my whole thing with Brian Flynn. But you look at the reaction, like $20 for a 3POA 375 figure for like $20. I got like the 4 turtles that cost me like $80. And the Star Wars, the vintage retro, same thing, was like not even that.
Well, I looked at the like the Hasbro stuff in Walmart, like the 4-inch, 3 3/4 inch, 5 POA stuff in Walmart the other day. That shit was rocking like the $20 price tag.
It is. It's always the same with their movie licenses, which is how they need to cover the cost. I found a bunch of Conan the Barbarian stuff that had the likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger from the first movie, where he gets greased up in black stripes for a pit fight, right?
Yeah.
They wanted $25 for those figs.
Pit fighter.
And I was like, I really like these figs, and I want the Conan stuff more than anything. I just can't. And then a week later, I guess Target couldn't sell them, so they reduced them down to 5. And I just like, all right, this is better. But they literally are just $5 figures.
It's like,
and they're just selling you on the nostalgia of it. And it's like, we're charging $25 because we also have to cover our licensing.
Now here's the Ahsoka Tano figure. That one's only $9. But shit, I got this figure. I got this figure at Ollie's for $2. So, shit.
It's like this right here. Reaction Baroness got her Firefly comic colors and a Cobra Ninja for like $60 freaking for all 3 of these, and they're like basically basic.
Let's see.
Kyle, don't you have any favorite Super 7 stuff? They do G.I. Joe all the time.
Technical Jim's asking an important question. Who the fuck keeps breathing heavily? It sounds like Darth Vader, but a pervert version. That's fucking Kyle, isn't it? That's fucking Kyle.
Yeah, I'm busy. Everything's going down the shitter as we speak. I just figured out G.I. Joe Classified's made in China. Fuck! It's
American made in China.
American made, and the stupid son of a bitch who dares call himself an American has fucked me over yet again. I will never vote Republican again in my life. I will not be satisfied until that son of a bitch is in the ground.
Jesus. Once again,
hold on one second. I got to make the call.
Are not
hey,
necessarily.
Scott?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Sidebar.
Oh shit! Somebody's calling me. I wonder who it could be.
Turn off your mic this time.
Hello.
Hey, Scott. Sidebar real quick.
Sidebarring.
Are we alone?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Hey, I'm starting to think Kyle might be a security risk.
Really?
Yeah.
My God.
Don't repeat this out loud. But you know, like I think he's got some potential to be a security risk.
I'm afraid. I'm honestly afraid that I'm gonna get a knock at the door, from like the Secret Service. Because I mean, I have before, so it's those guys. Those guys do not have a sense of humor whatsoever.
No. Anyway, all right. Sidebar over.
Are you sure?
Love you. Pet your cat for me.
So as a question was asked, what's your favorite?
Anyway, we're back. Nothing happened.
G.I. Joe Kyle. What's your favorite Super 7 G.I. Joe Kyle?
I haven't bought them. Probably never will now. They're gonna be too expensive.
Yeah, I mean $20 for fucking Baroness reaction. Yeah,
especially the 5 POA piece of shit.
Well, shit.
I do not buy the 5 POA stuff.
Think about me, poor me and Tef.
These are actually
all of our stuff on AliExpress.
The reaction plus stuff.
These are actually good. I'm just saying the freaking plastic quality's good. I'm just saying, I like them.
The reaction plus stuff, I'm still kind of iffy on.
Here's a flaw in that. The way they had it, I saw one guy take it apart. The way they have them clipped together, when you take out the screw, they got where you have the O-ring, and they got the thing where it pins together too close to the O-ring, so when they screw it in, it's taking a chunk out of the O-ring.
I'll just buy new O-rings.
I feel the need to say this right now. The views of Kyle Lewis do not reflect at all the views of Scott Mort. Douglas Scott Mort of Johnstown, Pennsylvania, does not share the same views on violence that Kyle Lewis of someplace in Alabama does.
Neither do I.
When did I threaten violence?
Neither do I.
What week did you threaten violence?
I'm not talking to you anymore until my lawyer is present.
I didn't threaten violence. I just said
when
he
not.
dies, I'll be happy.
Shut up. Jesus fucking
anyway, so
my channel. They're gonna come to me first, and then I have to explain. Kyle, I don't know who he is. I can't control the fat son of a bitch. He just keeps spouting off and off and off. Jesus.
He's like the Rancor.
Yeah.
He just eats and consumes and violently kills dancers, for all we know.
Transformers. No,
we had Chase for that at one point.
I collect Ghostbusters toys. I mean, I don't know. What do you mean?
Anyway, I do feel like this is happening a lot more, and unfortunately, it is true. Getting back on subject, regretfully, we are experiencing everything is getting a crunch. And for those of you that were in the know or watching it as it actually happened in April, when Trump announced the tariffs, and he said, these are the countries receiving the new tariffs. And he even tariffed an island that only had penguins.
Yep.
And it was like, why are the penguins getting tariffed, right? And what he did was he caused the start of what's known in economics as stagflation, which stagnates wages but still increases inflation, meaning the gap between what you earn and what you're able to spend becomes that much more wide apart. Now, the problem being, because he blanketed the entire fucking world, everything outside of Transformers is affected as well, which means the cost of labor for things, the parts. It's unfortunate, but as much as I love this hobby, scaling back is going to have to become an issue. I'm going to have to start searching more on eBay just to break even on buying figs.
But that's the thing. People are going to be doing the same thing as you. People are going to be buying on eBay, and then that's going to inflate the price again.
Yep. You can still
you're still going to get hit with tariffs on eBay.
eBay does not include tariffs.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, they.
eBay
I had to
sorry.
pay a tariff duty on something.
Sorry, Xavier.
That you
it does.
imported?
Yeah. AliExpress is the same way. In fact, I've noticed on stuff that I've imported in AliExpress, they actually have like a new little thing of like, this much of the price of this toy is tariffs.
Hold on. Check out this item I'm bidding on right now. And you tell me if there is a tariff involved.
Where is it coming from?
I'm doing it on the Facebook.
No. I mean, where is the toy coming from?
California.
So
then it's not going to be.
Then no, it's in the
not
States.
gonna be
It's not going to
tariffed.
have a tariff.
That's what I'm saying.
God damn it, Xavier. Do you have to show me tits all the time?
This is the item I'm bidding on. What are you talking about? What do you... This is the item.
Getting a
It's a good thing we can't see it.
Here you go, Kyle. Calm down. It's your old friend Captain America telling you it's
Hold
going to
on
be
here.
okay.
Jesus Christ. I'll share my screen. 'Cause nobody
Don't
else
share the screen.
Nobody
you
else
fucking
has the
idiot.
ability to, like, fucking...
We don't want to
I
lose
don't
the
wanna
channel, but it's already a bit enough
My
risky as it
computer
is.
a fucking potato, so I can't share the screen. Oh, there.
My
72
computer's
viewed in the last 24 hours. I wonder
Yeah.
why.
Wonder why? Yeah.
So see, this is coming from Poway, California, right? And the only thing is like, what is it bidding on? And the price. That's it.
Yeah. If it's
Okay.
in the States, you're not going to get tariffed.
Yeah.
It's from China, you're going to get tariffed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not everything I'm buying is going to be coming from overseas.
Well, then how does this affect you at all?
He just wanted to show tits, Kyle. Jesus, man.
What are you talking about? I'm bidding on a pack of Pokemon Evolving Skies, Scott. That is the lowest valued offer right now.
It's a pretty low offer, that's for sure.
Oh.
Let's see here. Boop.
will-
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not signing into AliExpress right now. That's ridiculous.
I will say, I will say, compared to the Marvel 5 POA, compared to the Super 7, at least they give them friggin' wrist articulation and more dynamic pose instead of standing straight as a board.
See, that's like I'm putting my hopes into 3D printing and 3D design. I really am. If it gets too much, I'll still be able to add to my collection. I'll even be able to make a little bit of scratch on the side, putting up files.
I'm putting my hopes on society collapsing.
Well,
Yeah.
you're
Canadian society or North American society?
collapse.
Scott, can you 3D print me a Captain America big wheel so I can ride around and save America?
I absolutely could, but I'm not going to. Get your own damn 3D printer. I've got shit to build with mine.
How can he afford it? The fucking tariffs are gonna make it even more expensive.
Well, yeah, it's not my problem anymore.
Unless they come from like Arizona or something.
I'm sure Corey could get on the Facebook Marketplace and get a used 3D printer around him someplace. No tariffs on that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still haven't looked on fucking Facebook. I keep forgetting Facebook Marketplace is a legit fucking means of buying shit.
A lot of scammer, but yeah.
I put up a stovepipe that my boss wanted to sell. And I got so I had it all up there. It showed the sticker 48 inches long. I had a fucking ruler across the front of it showing that it was 10 inches in diameter. And I got so many fucking messages day after day after day. How long's the pipe? How wide
Look at
across
the
is the
goddamn
pipe?
picture.
And finally, one woman, I said, look, it's sold. It wasn't sold. I'm just tired of it, right? I said, can I ask an honest to God question here? And why is this some sort of test that you're doing? Do you think this is a scam? Because I've had hundreds of people ask me, how wide is this pipe? And there's a picture right there with a goddamn ruler, not some sort of Mothman ruler, but a goddamn like a Harbor Freight tape measure across it. I'm sorry, I didn't look at the pictures. This is the first time I've used Marketplace.
What?
You're gonna buy something and you didn't look at the pictures?
No. She wanted to know the actual width of your pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an imitation.
The same 10 inches.
It's code,
But
actually.
I'm only about an inch long. I'm hung like a dinner plate.
Oh, you son of a bitch! It came out my
like
nose.
3-inch wide, but 1 inch long.
Yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I took a drink and it came out my nose.
Fucking deserved it. Anyway, now you're saying, okay, well, this isn't gonna affect me very much. You're not getting your Blokey's Devastator parts because of this bullshit.
No, not for a reasonable price.
Yeah.
And then the other part of it too was Walmart stocks the Blokey's. Walmart said we're going to unfortunately have to increase prices because of the tariffs. And then Chowderhead tells them eat the fucking cost of the tariffs out loud, not even behind scenes.
Wait, who? Don't say his name. I figured it out.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, Walmart usually makes annually, from when I started working there in 2011, almost every year made between 100 and 400 billion dollars in profit. That means they paid everybody. The electricity was paid. Everything was paid up. So they could definitely eat it, but at the same time, they shouldn't. Not that they shouldn't have to eat it, but they shouldn't have to eat it because the people running the things are
idiots,
mentally
dumbass.
All the
above.
No.
I'm trying to be nicest about it just because I don't want to be deported.
No, asshole. I'm mentally challenged. Do not put me in the same category.
We can tell.
Exactly.
He does this shit on purpose.
Evil.
I have no doubt in my mind that was on purpose when he called Mattel a country.
Yeah,
I forgot about
that for a second.
I saw it. I looked that up.
What?
Like, he said Mattel's a country.
Yeah,
that's right. He did.
Yeah. I bet Pixel
God,
Dan.
his reaction is perfect.
I bet Pixel Dan, the He-Man, was like really excited about that. Going, well, there goes my channel.
Yep.
I don't care for him, and I'm not going to get into reasons why.
If Mattel were a country, what type of country would it be? Would it be one of the stands, or would it be a European country?
For the love of God, it's going
to
to be
a principality.
It's going to be a matriarchy.
World.
Barbie runs everything. It's a matriarchy.
If Mattel's a country, it's like the movie.
Oh.
Or, if He-Man, then it's a monarchy. If He-Man with King Randor.
True.
Oh God, it's a hellish land where half of it's Barbie. Eternia's over there.
Yeah.
It's Haiti and the Dominican
Not
Republic.
Velocitron is just dominated by Hot Wheels. And what's the other one?
The
Matchbox.
nation of Mattel's entire military force is composed of weird, impractical vehicles that have bizarre means of locomotion.
It's a cross between a B-57 and an owl.
Does Mattel have Jurassic Park now?
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
fucking
they do.
the U.S. military spends $52 billion like studying owls to see how we can get that fucker to fly.
What's the news on the actual Hot Wheels Transformers? What's the news on that? I haven't heard anything.
No news.
Who knows? We're going to war with Mattel, who's its own country, apparently.
Yep.
So I would assume that's on the back burner.
So done with this.
I live in the country of Corbamia. I am totally safe from you fuckers. You guys can go to war.
Oh, tell the ghost of Casey Kasem I said hello.
Hey. Moving on to look at what I found. Hey, Xavier, you gotta look at what I found.
Well, I just wanted to say about the Blokey's before we went on.
Please, Blokey it away.
Tangent.
For fuck's sake.
This is
Blokey us away.
This is actually something I'm gonna have to research and see if anyone imports it onto eBay, and then tries to sell it, because the guys apparently that licensed this said we can't get a U.S. Release in the States, so sorry, it won't be sold in America. Now the Blokey's are really fun, but the Blokey Devastators are actually something very different, because these are the first ones that actually transform.
What are the special pieces that they're talking about?
To turn the vehicles into Devastator.
It's not fully transformable. It's just pieces of the kit of Devastator are all there, but you have to buy all 6 to make Devastator. Now this
plus
might
the
be
add-on kit.
The add-on, it might be too much Devastator for anybody, but I like the idea that this is a compact, small Devastator. This is like Scorpulator to me. It's just the right size to fit on your desk and play with. So I do like this as just a standalone figure. And I would love to get this, but unfortunately, it's not going to be able to be released in the U.S. except by people who import it. So, bummer. This would cost extra anyway. And I still look forward to getting to this. It's just going to be a lot of runaround now. I do like this version of Devastator, though. This is neat.
It's cute.
It's really something interesting because it's Tiny Devastator. We don't see Tiny Devastator.
I got like 4 on my shelf right now, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a world's smallest Transformers Devastator I got from was it KO Toys way back in the day?
Oh my god.
They made one of those?
That's a name I haven't heard.
Oh yeah.
Hell, they had big lots. They had like tiny little Devastator, like Action Master sized Devastators and big lots, and I think it was just big lots back in the day that I remember seeing them.
I only ever remember the guys that did those Chiba-fied versions of Transformer characters with the big noggins. They did a version.
DFC Toys did the Chibi Devastator.
Yeah, it was a third-party company. It wasn't an official anything, but they did a fully. No, it was a fully functional Devastator, which was amazing. Tiny scale.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is that Mastermade?
Mastermade, that's them.
That's another one.
Yeah, they were like
AFC
crazy.
made another one too.
That company's crazy because like it's all super deformed, like Shiba-fied stuff, but it's like very, very detailed.
It still works.
I
know. I have their.
Well, the giant head that also had a replacement head that would fit like a more like not deformed version, I guess. Yeah.
Is the
I have it right now, right here somewhere.
Is the regular blokies like are they like blind bag? Because I really want to pick those up. Like I want to get some Transformer 1 stuff, and I want to get like the G1 Soundwave.
Yeah. If you're not careful, you might accidentally buy a watch from them instead. So be careful. Look for the.
I got a seller on AliExpress that sells them all like open box names, so you can select the one you want specifically. I've been dealing with him for a while now, and I keep just buying Soundwave stuff.
Well, AliExpress, there you go, Xavier. That's probably where you're going to get your Devastator parts.
But the problem is Devastator is not out yet. I've been checking all night long because I wanted to.
I'm not supporting the United Arab Emirates.
But I will say the blokies, the Transformers 1 look great for the cogless before they get theirs just because they don't transform, just get that whole good aesthetic. That's why I really want to get into those.
Well, they work really well as standalone little figs too. So they're like Action Master versions of the characters, and I really dig how they look and they feel good. And one of the things was they said super secret version of a character, and it was just Optimus with metallic paint. I was like, oh, I could have guessed that.
So Alita 1 can be grinding on Captain America?
I mean, if that's your fan fiction, go for it. What?
I'm looking at pornography on my phone.
Oh, Scott, let me show you this Pokemon pack I discovered. This will help.
I haven't been to Scoreland in like 3 days. So
what about Graceland?
I don't know if there's anybody on here named Grace.
I almost bought the giant bloke. He was at Walmart. It was the Bumblebee it was a Bumblebee Optimus Prime. It was like the full size.
Oh, I didn't know Blokies put out something like that. Pete, are you alive?
I'm not. I died a long time ago.
Yeah, me too.
So sorry.
Kind of, dead inside.
You leave a message in case I revive.
Well, you know what? You and me can hang out. We're both dead.
Yeah.
The light is out, but I'm still alive.
We look at shit we found this week.
Anyway, I was gonna get to that. I was just killing time because I needed to look it up again. Scott.
Yeah.
Do you like 3D printing?
God, fuck yeah, I do. Look at me come back to life. Wake me up inside, Xavier.
Hey, check out what someone 3D printed.
Okay. I guess
more
I'll
tits.
Share the screen. Probably. I mean, I'd be okay with that. The amount of tits that you find on Cults 3D is a little disturbing, honestly.
As in, it's not enough.
As in, not enough. Let's see here. Microbot. Oh yeah, I've seen these guys. I have seen these guys. These are really nice. These are like tiny little micro.
I own one. I own the Devastator one. He's like yay size. Cost me like $25-$30 from a guy who painted those. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Are they little statues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What gets me though, like it's just amazingly well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. As much as I love 3D printing, I got to tell you, I saw something the other day that I just went, "Oh shit, that's really cool."
Yeah, he's really awesome. And the paint job on it, the guy that did this, he's wow.
Hold on here. Let me hold that back up for me so that people can see here. Boop. Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you.
The size of it, the paint job on it is just wow.
That is really cool.
Have that right by your Unicron. Like, I can have Unicron looking down.
Let's see here. Radicons.
If I Gobotron.
Somebody made a custom Riptide from More Than Meets the Eye, the comic book. And I gotta say, like, I didn't think the highbrow mold would fit Riptide, but damn, it looks really, really good. So I was quite
Riptide?
impressed. What's that?
Matumti Riptide?
Yeah, Matumti Riptide.
That's kick-ass.
Yeah,
that is good.
That is really, really good. So I guess
some people have talents.
Yeah, I guess there's the head's 3D printed, so I guess there's a little 3D printing in here. That's just freaking awesome. Tef, do you have a looky what I found?
Yes, and you're gonna love this. I just sent it in the chat.
Okay, it's probably 3D printed.
It's 3D printed titanium.
What?
Yeah. Some 3D printers print titanium, I guess. I don't know how it does it, but it's amazing.
I just realized that Riptide's alt mode looks like the Vic Viper.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, the company makes, like, mechanical watches, and they've decided to reintroduce the transforming watch. But it's all made of titanium, so, yeah, it's going to cost a little penny.
God damn. Okay, so how do you print in titanium, you may ask? I have the answer. You can print with this molten metal, but the thing that's kind of used right now is that they use a very combustible plastic that has titanium particles suspended in it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this technology.
Yeah, you would print it out, and then the parts that you print out, you place in a kiln. The kiln melts the plastic away, melts the titanium a bit, not enough that it loses its shape, and then you have your titanium after the plastic's burned away. But damn,
that is pretty neat. Is that?
It's very, very
is that
similar.
Fully 3D printed? Like, is it just parts are titanium, or is the whole thing built from scratch titanium?
I don't know. It says it was 3D printed with titanium, but they don't go into details. So, yeah, and also it's limited. So
I would love to see if they made a tourbillon out of titanium. That is the most delicate part of the watch. That is the heart of the watch that tells the time, and that would be amazing if they were able to print that in titanium.
I'd be amazed that watch with how it's made keeps perfect time.
Look at the watch face on that thing, though. It's just like an horloge clock from from Prague.
God damn.
Well, that's the back, but yeah, it's freaking amazing. It's all mechanical, so where you just moving your wrist around cranks the time of the watch. So
really. Wow.
Yeah, I've had a couple of mechanical watches. You just move your wrist around, and it cranks it up, so you never have to re-crank it. Yeah.
This is like a
Star Trek communicator.
Just realized this is like a giant, oversized version of that. What was it called? Chronoform.
Yeah.
Robot.
Yeah, it's the exact model. They just reprinted it in titanium and selling it for probably a crazy amount of cash.
Yeah, I'm not.
So there is a watch fair held every year called Baselworld. And I would love to see this little guy show up in the toy section of Baselworld. This is like, check it out, everybody. It's a little dancing robot made of 3D printed titanium. And everyone goes, ooh.
I'll give you $180,000 for it.
My best friend.
1,000. That's pretty cheap, I think.
Yeah. I think my best friend in the 5th grade, he had one of those chronoform robots.
Oh, everybody had one.
Everybody had one.
Yeah. I had one.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they existed.
I didn't know it existed until he showed it to me.
I had the Chrono Warrior, and I had the GoBots watch.
Actually, at the time I was in school, the one hip watch everyone was playing with was the Dick Tracy communicator watch.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, we're old.
I remember my
Yeah,
I remember my chronoformer watch. It was black and silver. Was there a black and silver one?
Yep.
Yeah.
They had like all the colors.
There's the fucking GoBots watch.
Well,
Wow.
thank you. I was about to look it up, but
Yeah,
GoBot
31
TM.
bucks. That's a good deal.
It is.
I
got
literally just
articulation.
GoBot.
It really needs you to know that it's a GoBot, but it's very self-conscious about it. GoBot TM.
Is that Gears as a GoBot?
Yeah, it's kind of gearsy. Yeah, it's let's see. Yeah, let's see, Gong enemy robot. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Let's see, GoBots watch. There it is. TikTok was the name of the GoBot watch.
Look at the
Oh, no,
articulation
Chinese
on that.
infiltrator.
Look at the articulation on that for 1984.
That's not bad. It's more along the lines of 86 whenever that came out, but
Yeah.
That putting the TM next to it on his chest is just too
It's
funny.
great,
Like, he knows
isn't it?
he's definitely a GoBot, but he's not happy about it.
No. I guess I have to be. I could have been
GoBot
a
TM in quotes.
No.
You copyright trademark restricted me.
He
I
wasn't
missed
in the
my road
cartoon, yeah.
No.
You just see him running around. Anyone needs time?
Yeah. Oh
I missed my row gun. Anyone else have the row gun?
I have both the row guns, the large one and the small one.
Mine was the red. I saw there was a variant of blue
Mhm.
for regular handheld row gun.
Yeah, I have the handheld, I have the double-barreled rifle, and I swear to God, if this day gets any worse, I'm just going to put one in my mouth and pull the trigger. You cannot stop me.
You want to know
But
something funny?
Scott, that will achieve nothing. What you need is a Boomosaurus.
I do.
You want to know something funny about that row gun? I was looking at it. That almost looks like the gun the main guy had from Firefly. That old Western type of laser gun he had in the show Firefly.
Maybe.
You match them together, they almost look the same.
Thomas, buddy, do you have a look at what I found?
Yeah, I found 2 things.
Oh, share the screen, baby. You got a good computer.
Oh, yeah, like a 12-year-old computer. Yeah. Here we go. I'll do it right now.
Take your time.
Yes.
It's not like we
Yeah,
don't
the
do
show's
this
only
every
like
week,
an hour
Thomas.
something right now.
Every week I'll forget. What? A
Yeah,
podcast?
There we go.
What's that? Okay.
Somebody did a custom of Alchemist as Velocity.
That's not bad.
That's nice. I
Look
like
at the head.
Nice.
nice.
Soulless.
Another head fin.
Or yeah, it's soulless. It's soulless prime, but yeah.
I love how it's almost like she's wearing a bra right there.
All right, Corey, I need you to stop.
Fucking Christ,
Yeah, I'm
man.
gonna need you to
This is
back
pretty
the
good,
fuck
though.
off, bud.
This is a
Alright.
decent custom.
Yeah. I hope Hasbro sees this and decides to make
Yeah.
more like this.
Yeah.
I also saw this, which is pretty cool. Somebody did a comic book colors masterpiece.
Ooh,
Oh.
there we go.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Nice.
There we
Look at
go.
That
Yeah,
looks
it looks
nice. to
great.
me.
Fuck. What a
Yeah.
good paint job.
Yeah.
Now if
that's
you
nice.
switch out the head and give him a mouth because sometimes he had one in that.
So did Optimus, but we're
Yeah,
not,
this thing though, I mean,
we're not going there.
This is nice. I mean, I really am surprised that Hasbro hasn't done a
Yeah.
Kool-Aid purple
Mm.
Soundwave yet.
Well, apparently, I heard, I can't remember if it was Mark or Evan. I want to say it was Evan from the design team. That 4-pack, the 4 different figures, the comics figures. I think Straxus was actually supposed to be purple Soundwave from Marvel, but they decided to go with Straxus instead. So,
well,
You dodged a fucking bullet on that one, didn't they?
I would have liked purple Soundwave, but apparently Evan said
Well,
we're
something I
still
would
getting
like.
it, but who the fuck knows anymore? Who the fuck
I may
so we're
order
still
for
getting it,
Strax.
but it's going to be a ways away sometime.
Tef, how about you, buddy? Any looky what I found?
But yeah, I just showed you the titanium watch.
Oh god damn it, that's right. Shit.
Oh no, you've gone in reverse.
Usually I just go down the line, but today I went randomly, and I was like, fuck you, Kyle. What do you find?
Nothing.
That's right. Corey, do you have a looky what I found?
No, looky what I found, but my awesome manly machismo gracing your presence tonight.
If you say so. Pete, how about you, buddy? Pete?
Not a damn thing.
I was fucking scared. I really thought he died. Like, I looked down. Like my grandmother, that time that me and my brothers were getting away with fucking murder in front of my grandmother, and she fell asleep in the chair. It turned out she was dead. Ah, man, that took me right back. Well,
no, I'm awake. You just can't see it because I'm so far away from the camera.
That's great, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Since I'm gonna let you get back to sleep, so before you do take that nap, I do want to know: did you get anything this week?
I have a few things.
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah, I made sure to go back and not repeat what I've gotten before. So
that's all right.
Made a quick list. I got the DK56 Legacy Motormaster upgrade kit from DNA.
I saw your review. Like,
yeah, I saw it too.
I listened to the English version of your review as I drove home today.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I didn't see the review, but I heard it.
I'm sorry about the audio quality. I was still using these lapel mics, and they suck.
I got a
so
fucking
I think
volume.
my next review I go back to
I got a fucking volume knob on my car. It's okay, man.
I got the Fans Hobby Aeroblade, the Energon Wing Saber, Wing Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is. I got 2 of the Fans Toy figure stands, Legacy United Ferrac, Fans Project Tusker, the 2 Tail Clubs, and 2 Fangros. And I got all of those for free because I had built up credit on a store site. So
how do you like them?
I like them. I wish I could have gotten the deer and whatever the last animal was, but nobody has them. I couldn't even find them on eBay. So I just doubled up on them. But I think they're pretty cool.
If I die, you can have mine.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
He just sent the assassins away.
Yeah.
Guys, go ahead now. I also got the MP60 Jinrai and MPG 09 Super Jinrai. And that's it for my Transformer stuff. But if you don't mind, I just want to throw in 3 other things.
Go for it, man.
All right. So I got the Jada Toys Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter. And the last item I got was Hasbro's Gem from Gem and the Home.
Right the fuck on.
Yeah, my first doll.
Gem would fucking shift Barbie in the ribs and leave her for dead.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
What? You never saw the cartoon?
No.
Dude,
I'm not an old fuck like the rest of you.
Dude, Gem fucking hung out with the Bigfoot monster truck and the Inhumanoids. That's a bitch you don't fuck with.
She also had the same
good. The animation was
bad
good.
bumpers.
Yeah, I
the
do remember
Misfits
that.
were the fucking shit, though.
Oh, man, let's face it. We'd fuck Gem, but we'd be thinking about the Misfits, man.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely remember.
I liked.
I definitely remember
really
seeing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pete.
So I was going to say, I really liked the Misfit, who was really nice, but she acted like she was a misfit. But she was always trying to,
The blue one, I think?
Waspinator.
Waspinator? Sure, why not?
She was the Waspinator of the Misfits. Like, the bad girl that would probably be good if just she'd hang out with the right people. That's what I feel Waspinator
at one
is.
point end up with, I don't know if she ended up with the group, but I remember she ended up on their side on more than one occasion. Like, outright, openly on their side.
I remember.
That was just code for gay.
I remember my best friend Barry would always sing the Gem song Jealousy anytime he got a toy that I didn't have, because he was trying to make me jealous. Jealousy, and I'm not gay. That's not going to work on me. So it's.
I didn't watch Gem. I watched Sailor Moon like a real man.
Dude, honest to
I
God,
also
watch fucking Gem. Gem is not a bad cartoon.
I know. I'll go check it out. I will.
That whole fucking block, Gem and the Holograms, the Inhumanoids. The Inhumanoids were on a different fucking level. Man, that was like H.P. Lovecraft and the Reanimator via Hasbro.
I watched the Inhumanoids not that long ago, and when I saw it, honestly, the vibes I'm left with is this is just Springer in a Pretender shell.
You know, not only that, like in the first fucking episode, the trees make the dude have a fucking hallucinogenic mushroom trip.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well, I remember
there was some interesting
doing the Gem the Hologram song, truly, 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 truly outrageous. And I just kept adding more trulies.
Yeah, truly, 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 truly.
Speaking of...
Oh, hold on. Go ahead, Pete.
Sorry, I just wanted to tell you how I ended up with this. So I was in Walmart and I saw 2 of these. And I remember my sister had the stage for this. And I thought she had the doll, but she didn't. And I remember she had the stage because I always took the tape that came with the stage. And I always put it in my Walkman and walk down the street listening to the theme song. So that's why I ended up getting 2 of them, one for me and one for her.
Nice. Corey, you wanted to say something.
Speaking of Inhumanoids, it's the newer promo, the newest one. It shows Transformers, G.I. Joe, and whatnot. And if you look in the back, it kind of looks like tentacles coming out from, what was his name from Inhumanoids? The big green dude?
Tendril.
It looks like freaking Tendril. If I can find the photo, I'll show it to you, Scott.
Hey, if they remake Inhumanoids, any cartoon that had fucking Les Nessman from WKRP on it was okay in my fucking book.
That show was amazing, especially when the Decomposed turns the female lead into a zombie monster giant thing.
How about
you didn't see stuff like that?
How about the time Metlar entered a relationship with the Statue of Liberty? That was,
and she was
a nagging bitch.
Man.
For those of you just tuning in, this is a bunch of old fuckers reminiscing on days of yore.
Yeah.
One of the bad guys was Bones, and they had decompose him into a monster. He was dead. He was dead. But you could still talk.
Kyle, your favorite toy line is from the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Kyle, what'd you get this week?
So I'm just
gonna die way later than the rest of you.
What are your reinforcements?
Are you sure?
The hell with that. I'm
quite sure.
Kyle, what's your reinforcements this week?
I just bought Generations Blur, which is the Drift remold, and the fuck are you?
Are you angry at your toys?
No, I just don't know what the hell it is.
Fuck are you?
Who are you?
Jesus Christ, it's Xavier again, I bet. It's Xavier.
It's Xavier.
It's the Xavier phone.
Description of your figure.
Morty's mortuary. You stab him, we slap him. How can I help you?
Alex Wheeljack.
Hey, Kyle thinks he's all that and some hot shit in the Dixie cup. Take the shot.
Gotta off you, Kyle.
What? Oh, you mean that gay fucker outside? He's already dead.
No,
and then blame it on the guy from New Hampshire.
Well, now you got to deal with his boyfriend. Corey, what'd you get this week?
I already did. What makes you think I didn't?
I did.
Anyway,
fucking devolved.
It was
this entire show.
It was Wheeljack. It was the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Wheeljack.
Fucking right in the heart. And
it's really, they're both okay. I need the drift now.
So
Corey.
God, all right, so pre-show you guys saw this before, guys. I took the Red Alert mold and I made him female. Yeah, and I took the head from Earthrise Ultra Magnus and I shaved it down, got the blue off because. All right, and now my $150 purchase. I got Sentinel Prime.
That's nice.
And then listen to these Ratchet.
The missing link one?
Yep.
Oh.
G1 Splendid Convoy is what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
Kinda,
he's got a.
Yeah. He's got to think about it.
Yeah, he's got a.
Start an ASMR channel with that shit.
Yeah. It feels so good. And he's made in Vietnam.
Do anything for you right
awesome.
There?
But
you like that?
Yeah.
Everybody understands the truck, right?
Fucking audio whore. No.
It's just, and
just stroking
I may
it to
slap
the
some
goddamn.
money.
I'm tapping a microphone with a fucking screwdriver, and you're gonna pay me $50,000 on
there you go.
Patreon.
I will if you beat your meat against the keyboard and spell out.
Now talk dirty to that, Scott.
No, you made it filthy. I was doing something erotic and beautiful, and you just made it dirty. Xavier, what'd you get this week?
Nothing this week. I actually did not go out at all this week.
It's wonderful, isn't it? I love that shit. Not leaving the house.
Yeah, that's the greatest.
I got a week coming out.
It was very liberating, but it was also just because there was a lot of running around that I needed to do for taxes and shit like that. So it was more out of necessity. It was like, oh, this needs to be paid and this needs to be taken care of first. And then by the time I got home, it's like, I'll do it tomorrow.
Stop paying bills.
Yeah, that would be the best.
I paid so much in taxes this year, but I would have just spent the money on something stupid like food and rent.
Yeah, food, rent, water.
Yeah.
Shit you need to live instead of theft.
Christ almighty. Thomas, did you get anything this week?
Nah, I can't afford nothing right now.
God bless you, man. I'm the same way. I mean, I can afford shit. I just didn't get anything. So, Tef, how about you, man?
Yeah, I got a couple of stuff. Yesterday I put the review of New Age Trailbreaker.
Nice.
He's amazing, man. He's one of my figure of the year contender. I had like the X-Transbot, the Bad Cube, the Masterpiece, and they all have like, even the Fence Toys, they all have like super complicated transformation for this. And this one looks great, and the transformation is so smooth and simple and just fun. He's amazing. I fucking love it.
Nice. I forgot to... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I apologize, Tef. You're the only one I respect here except for Xavier and Pete.
I've got the GTO Optimus Prime, which is like a Gundam repaint into Optimus. I just put the video up an hour ago before the podcast, maybe. He's not that great, to be honest. There's a lot of issues. Like, there's, like, tons of parts. Like, it was made to be, like, a gray Gundam, but they've all doubled the parts for the red parts and the blue parts, but they're all in the same, like, the sheet of sprues.
Mm-hmm.
So you can almost build 3 Gundams with it, except you only have, like, 1 skeleton to go underneath it. So it's kind of stupid. There's, like, tons of pieces left for no reason. Stupid.
Damn.
But, you know, it was cheap, so I got this.
No.
And finally, I got the New Age Sunstreaker. I just received it maybe 2-3 hours before the podcast. He's pretty awesome.
Oh, that is cool.
I'm going to do a review before the weekend of it. So, yeah, that's it.
Man. I didn't get a damn thing this week. But to be honest, like, I still haven't fucking completely opened up my HasLab Omega Prime. Like,
I keep seeing videos of people complaining about the QC. It's just insane. Every day there's a new one.
Well,
they are still yet to send me mine, which is the problem. They said, "Oh, we're sorry about that. We'll get you yours. You know, your order fulfilled soon." And then nothing. They still haven't gotten mine. I guess I'm like wave 2 of the release.
I don't know what it is. Like, I opened up the Optimus module. I cracked that open. I did the fix. I put it up on the shelf, and it was just like, okay, I'm done. You know, and it's just. So here's the thing: if people are upset that I'm not getting back to your messages, I haven't really opened up my HasLab Omega Prime. I've had this for 3 weeks. I'm sorry.
Somebody I know in the my French forum of Transformers, like, it was delivered. Somebody signed up for receiving the package, but it's not him, and he lives alone. So he got his package stolen. He has no idea who took it.
That sucks
so bad. But it was signed, you know? So somebody was waiting for it at the door somehow. Like, it's crazy.
I'm about to potentially have a problem with mine.
For
stuff. Your HasLab?
Well, yes, because they shipped mine out, but when it went to the border, they didn't let it across the border because it didn't have the necessary documents. So they sent it back to Pulse. And now I'm probably not going to be here when it comes.
Okay,
because I'm going to be gone for for next week, so it's probably gonna.
Is this coming via FedEx?
Yes.
Okay, real simple solution. FedEx has drop-off locations that'll hold the package for you. Honest to God, if whenever I got Deathsaurus, I knew my wife was going to be working. I was going to be working. I knew it maybe would have to be signed for. I didn't want Deathsaurus sitting on the porch. So what did I do? I had it delivered to my local Dollar General. And I picked it up after work. I signed for it. They made me show my ID to make sure it was me. No, just have it, find out where there's a drop-off location and fucking have them take it there. And
I think they keep it for 10 days.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And it's a thing. If you're friendly, like my local Dollar General, I'm really friendly with the people there, and they know me. I'll talk to them. Like the one guy likes BattleTech. The other one is actually the son of he's like the stepson of a good friend of mine whose wife happens to be from Jamaica. It's weird. I live so close to somebody and know somebody whose wife is also Caribbean. Right. And like we were going through like the immigration process at the same time. And so Maud is her name. Maud's son, who's Jamaican as well, he works at the Dollar General. So I'm sure that like, if I would go, hey, Maud's son, would you mind? I'm not going to be here for 10 days. I'm going to be coming back on the 13th. Would you mind holding this an extra couple? Shit, yeah. Just be nice to people. And honest to God, be nice to people. Listen to them. They'll bend over fucking backwards for you because being nice is a goddamn rarity anymore. Everybody's a piece of shit.
That's true.
My Sentinel Prime.
Looking at you, Corey.
My Sentinel Prime was supposed to come Monday.
What the fuck you looking at him? I'm right here.
and it never did. And I was
don't
like,
have visual on you.
Hey, Scott, I got a question for you.
Just imagine a steaming bowl of shit.
I don't know, Corey. Go ahead.
No, you're pretty smart. My missing link, regular Prime, has the silver matrix, and the animation one has the animation accurate matrix. But my Sentinel comes with the green creation matrix. And what's the story with the green creation matrix?
TF Wiki, my friend.
Oh, okay.
TF Wiki.
I just wondered if you knew what the...
It's a comic book thing.
It's maybe. I don't know.
But can you believe $150 for a repaint?
No, I can't. That makes me sad.
I paid it. And I paid it.
That toy was...
It's Hasbro. Yes, I can believe it.
That toy was $15 whenever I was a kid, and that was expensive
Takara.
back
That's
then.
not Hasbro.
Oh, man, he's right.
So I guess I should just call FedEx and ask them if to hold it at a location then.
Yeah, have them, and it doesn't have to even be a FedEx location. If it works the same way it works in the States, man, just there's got to be some sort of store near you that's a FedEx drop-off location. Have them take it there. Go talk to the manager. If you're going to be a couple of days, go talk to the manager. Shit, it's fucking easy as hell. For me, I didn't even talk to the manager. It was a thing where I just went on to FedEx and I went, drop it off at the fucking Park Hill Dollar General. I'll pick it up. And I went there and picked it up.
We have a Shoppers Drug Mart here in town that also has a post office in it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they'll hold it there.
Maybe. Check the FedEx website, because 9 chances out of 10, HasLab is going to be shipped FedEx. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Anybody?
also,
Jesus, there's more?
I was just going to ask another question, and
Go
that is
for it.
because I also have a Legacy Cosmos coming from Pulse, but it's being delivered via DHL.
Is that a fucking bald spot? Holy shit. Hold on here. Is that a bald spot?
What?
I think that's just where... No, that's just where the headphones have parted my hair.
Oh,
I was worried I was getting a bald spot. I mean, fucking look at this.
Trying to show us your dick.
Head right there.
What do you know about what can DHL do? Because I'm waiting for Legacy Cosmos to arrive as well.
You almost said their slogan. What can DHL do for me?
You? Not a goddamn thing. I don't know that much about DHL. Whenever anything,
they kind of suck.
Whenever anything shipped DHL to me, for some reason they hand it over to the U.S. Postal Service, and just the Johnstown Post Office delivers it.
Huh.
Oh.
I know that in my experience in the past, whenever I've bought things and they were shipped with DHL, weird shit would happen. Like it's supposed to be coming from the United States, and just it's a short, less like half-day drive across the border. But they fly it to Berlin first. Like,
anyway, I've neglected the chat so much that if people stop chatting, Dwayne Marsh says collecting Motu is going to get expensive as well. I just downloaded Dwayne. If you're still here, and if you're not, I don't blame you. But I just downloaded the 3D printable Modulock for $5, and I got a roll of red filament for $15. So I'm just gonna waste the entire thing and make some sort of weird fucking centipede Modulock for Motu.
Oh, I remember now, Scott. Tell me, please, if Darkside Megatron from the 2006 BotCon is available on there.
On AliExpress?
No, as a 3D printable file.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Damn it.
Because I check the Transformers stuff every fucking day. Actually, I lie. I check it several times a day. And no, I would have noticed that. I would have went, oh
yeah.
shit. I would have printed out
figure, that figure is $5,000 now.
God damn. Technical Jim asks, who keeps breathing heavily, Kyle? Action Master Pancake. Oh, holy shit. Action Master Pancake says, sorry, I'll quiet down. Dwayne Marsh says, I get stuff off AliExpress as well. I have the small Primus coming. My Primus is coming as well. Dwayne Marsh also says, dementia is hereditary. Belucia says, I feel like shit. Same, buddy. I got my Zep-bound shot yesterday, and I feel just absolutely, just everything in my gut is just on fire.
You're what now?
In a good way?
Zep-bound. It's Ozempic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you charging the arc reactor in your stomach?
Oh Jesus, it feels like there's one in there, man. no shit, man. But here's the interesting thing. Here's something I found out about Zep-bound, or Ozempic, whatever you want to call it. High stress situations burn it off. I was in an incredibly high stress situation that I cannot talk about on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it was amazingly high stress. I went home. I'm not going to lie to you. I came home crying. That's how bad, and it was bad. It was bad. And then I had to relive part of it today. In this absolutely incredible high stress situation that nobody should ever have to go through, and yet here I am. And it was like on Friday, I look at my wife and go, I could fucking kill a pizza. And I was just like, we ordered pizza, and it was just like, and I went, this isn't right. What the fuck's wrong with me? I'm hungry as hell. And I went, and it's cortisol burns off Ozempic in your
That's
system.
exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like, okay, so for whatever reason, the introduction of cortisol into your system causes you to metabolize the drug faster?
It's a thing.
Weird.
It's a thing where I don't know if it's for everybody that way, but it does say it. Look it up online. Cortisol and Zep-bound. Cortisol.
But that means I have to stop looking up pictures of Brock Lesnar's daughter Maya.
Hey, that's not stress-inducing. That lady knows how to work it. And Dwayne Marsh says, my dad got the Blokey's big bumblebee. I don't know if he's put it together yet. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Any big plans for this week, gentlemen? And lady.
Maybe.
Go ahead and figure out which one
rob
of
a
that
bank?
For review, that's pretty much it for me.
I'm actually gonna this weekend. I am going to start filming the review. I've got my prop pipe that I 3D printed out. I've got my smoking jacket. I've got a high back chair, and I'm gonna review some of these 3D printed Ghostbusters toys. Just because I came up with a great line, and I'm not gonna say it in character, but the line is, I thought the only person that could make ghosts was my Aunt Karen after she murdered her husband and children one fateful June night back in 1985. Their house is haunted as shit, as verified by the Johnstown Paranormal Society and Polish Cooking Club. I'm going to deliver that a little bit better than I did just then because I'm able to do multiple takes. But yeah, that's
Gnocchis and ghosts.
Hey, Scott.
Pierogies and poltergeists, my friend. Pierogies and poltergeists. Jesus. Yes, Corey.
I just want to say, for me, I'm calling this the best figure of 2025 for me. The Missing Link Optimus.
I mean, for you, hey, whatever you want. Whatever you want, baby. I know what the best figure is for me. And that's my wife's figure.
I wasn't about to say that.
Does she come with 18 points of articulation?
Oh, so many. So many. She's flexible. She's flexible. Oh, my God. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Big thanks going out to Dwayne Marsh Belucius, who, Jesus Christ, Belucius has a great podcast with his buddies Ugly Wretch and Phoenix. Check that out. Action Master Pancake, Technical Jim, Islip Coco Liso. Please check out Islip's reviews. Check out Tep's reviews as well, especially if you're French. Merde.
Or if you're not, I mean, my videos are now automated, translated by AI, I guess. So
you could fucking learn French, but you're not going to do that because you're a loser. Loser, as they say.
You could.
Croissant.
You could play Expedition 33 for the PlayStation 5 with subtitles on that way. That'd be great.
Gentlemen, I love you all, but say good night. I need
Good
to
night.
end. I need to end.
Well,
this.
bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Baguette. Bon voyage, supermarket. Ha
I'll take 2 cheesy gordita crunches, thank you.
Gerard Depardieu.
Cheese eating surrender monkey.
Omelette au fromage.
Borderlands.
On the terre.
Mein Kampf.